Hey, best friends, we need to talk. We need to have a serious conversation about the goings-on of what goes on in some people's brains. Because sometimes Timmy's be walking around here like the damn Tin Man, if I only had a brain. Or was that the Scarecrow? I really don't know. First off, I would like to say that I love all of you. I love all of my supporters and even my non-supporters. That means you, Decepticons. I love you because whether you realize it or not, you are supporting me. Even with your hate, it's hateful support. You know what I'm talking about? So let me go ahead and set up this scenario because I don't want to take too long on it. It threw me for a loop yesterday, and today I'm just trying to live my life like a normal human being because I consider myself a normal human being. Yes, I make videos pretty much every day, and I share with you what goes on in my brain and how I think about things and how I live my life and how I keep it moving and how I maintain my happiness. How I am able to be in a happy place after everything that's happened in my life. But I tell you what's not cool. When a strange person with an accomplice shows up to my mama's house, because remember, I'm homeless, shows up to my mama's house like they got some government work, like they about to come audit the house, like I owe some past tax returns from 10 years ago that I've never known about, like they're looking for their lost puppy or kitten who wears a leash, but he not wearing it on this particular day, and he got loose, so now they got to come knock on my door. Or maybe they're just the local Jehovah's Witness. You know? But this was not the case on a Sunday when you should be up in church giving God the praise. You, whoever you are, what name shall we give thee, thou'st, strange man and accomplice? And I know y'all probably like, what, Miss V, what is you talking about? Let's backtrack. Yesterday was Sunday. Y'all know on Sundays that I typically don't do anything. I barely put up a vlog. If I put up a vlog, it's me coming just to say, Regina, I love y'all. I didn't even get up and go to church. And normally I'm at church, I'm in the stores, getting groceries for the week, washing clothes. So I don't have enough time to vlog because that's just my type of Sunday. I think it's actually my favorite day of the week because I just get to just chill and not do anything, okay? And some of you guys are like, well, Trick, you don't do nothing on a regular basis. Yes, I do. I'm a mom. I've got 4 kids. Don't you watch the vlog, Timmy? I digress. So I'm walking around the house because I didn't go to church on account of me being in the studio the previous night before until like 5 a.m. in the morning. You know, not making out with Will. Contrary to popular belief, we are not an item, okay? He's just my friend who happens to be very talented. So I'm walking around the house being my normal self, got a conditioning cap on my head, got on a mismatched case of pajamas, one's polka dots, one stripe. I got a bad case of the Sweetie Browns. I'm getting it how I live it. I'm at home. I'm comfortable. I hear a rap at the door. Well, we wasn't expecting any visitors, and I'm thinking, clutch my pearls. Is that somebody coming to serve me some papers on a Sunday? Like, really? Really? I go to the door, as usual. I look out the blinds, as usual. You know, making sure it's not a serial killer on the outside. And Gigi's coming up behind me, so I crack the door and I say, well, I do got the shower cap on my head. I ain't gonna scare the poor lady, whoever she is. She's obviously not selling Girl Scout cookies. So I'm standing behind Gigi because, you know, you're always a little nosy to see, like, who's at the door, like, who was it? Like, who is it? And sometimes I get packages from companies. So I say, go ahead, Gigi, you can go ahead and see who it is. But I'm still to the side and kind of peeking out the door. And this lady says, is this the home of Valencia? And I'm like, Lord Jesus, I am about to be audited. I know I filed taxes last year, like what happened? And then she finishes the sentence and she says, the YouTuber, Productjunkiexoxo. Clutch my pearls. Immediately, I back up from the door. Because I'm like, this is not happening. This is not happening on this day. No. And immediately, I started praying. Not for myself or my mother, but for the lady, because I just knew Gigi was just going to launch herself out the door and mollywop this poor, unfortunate soul that decided to come find me and to say what. Let me lean back, and I'm going to let y'all take what I just said in, okay? So I'm like, I'm not going out there. I'm not talking to nobody that has the audacity to show up at my parents' house and come find me. Like, who does that? I'm going to put my glasses back on, y'all. My eye. My immediate reaction was, I'm about to call the law. I'm about to call the police, because you've taken it a little bit too far, and it's creepy. So Gigi goes outside, and I'm standing at the door with my ear pressed to the door so hard that I feel like my face is about to be suctioned to the door. But this is the thing. There was a man who got out of the vehicle, and I was like, wait a minute. There's two of them? How many of them is in there? This guy is tall. He's wearing a hat, a jacket. Y'all need to remember these things. Y'all always need to have photographic ID just in case you do need to call the law. Okay, don't be talking to the police like, I can't remember what he looked like. Girl, you better remember what he looked like. I remember. Okay? He was about 6'2", 180 pounds, wearing a button-down shirt and some jeans and some tennis shoes and a red hat and a champagne color pickup truck. So Gigi stays out there and talks to them for like a good 20 minutes. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm on the phone with my sister because I'm like, I just cannot believe this. I'm not moving from my spot because I'm like, hold up. Ain't nobody about to Norman Bates my mama, because she literally walked them out back out to their vehicle. They not about to mollywop my mama on the head and take her to a second location and do God knows what. You know? So Gigi comes back in and she was like, girl, you will never believe why he came around here. This man, who was about 6'1", 6'2", 180 to 190 pounds, wearing a button-down shirt with jeans and some tennis shoes and a red baseball cap, driving in a champagne-colored pickup truck, probably about of a 2013 or 2014 vehicle make. Okay, brought his accomplice, who he identified as his friend, around to my mother's house, which he said that he Googled me and decided that it would be a good idea to drive 3 hours from Tampa to come ask me a question. Is you okay? Were you not raised in a home with a mother and a father? And at this point, I'm just like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me he couldn't find my business email? He couldn't DM me on my Instagram, find me on Facebook? He thought it was better to come find me in person. I'm flabbergasted. And do you know his reasoning behind it? He says his girlfriend. I will leave her name out of it because I feel like she's not a part of it. I would hope that she's not a part of it. He said that him and his girlfriend were going through some things. That she watches my channel in the morning, at nighttime, and that she loves me. And actually, in his words, he said that she was obsessed with me. And that since he thought her obsession with me was so deep, he felt that it would be a good idea to come to my house and plan a meetup to go to a second location to go meet his girlfriend that either exists or does not exist, because he wanted to win her back. I can't make this up. And Gigi says, let me get this straight. You want my daughter to help you with your relationship problem? Huh? You want me to help you with your relationship problem? Don't you watch the vlogs? Don't you know I can't help nobody with their relationship problems? Huh? Oh, gosh. This is just too much. And that he didn't think it was He didn't think it was a problem. Y'all know I just got done watching The Perfect Guy. Okay? I just got done watching this creepy movie about this rather decent looking guy who goes crazy over a female and stalks her. Now you got the audacity to come around into this neighborhood with an accomplice, knock on the door and ask for me by my government name because you want relationship advice. You are better off emailing Iyanla Van Zandt than coming around here. Because the next time you come around here uninvited, soliciting yourself, the police will be called. And I want to let y'all know, I love all of y'all. I do. On days when I'm not vlogging, I miss it. On days when I haven't put up a vlog, I miss you guys. And when I am out in public, I love seeing y'all. And I think as my channel grows, I'll run into a lot more people more frequently. And it has been happening more frequently, whether I tell you guys or not, or I put the person in the vlog or not. Pretty much everywhere that me and Gigi go, or if I even by myself, I run into a best friend or a family member. And I have some of the best conversations, some of the realest conversations. And I feel like I've made certain friendships with you guys that you feel comfortable enough speaking to me, you know, and I love it. And I don't want to deter any of y'all from feeling uncomfortable with approaching me if you see me out in a well-lit public place before 5 o'clock. Now, if it's at nighttime, please do not approach me in a dark parking lot because my taser will be set to stun. Okay? Actually, it'll probably be set to death because you're going to die messing around approaching me. Okay? You might get shanked. I'm just going to start taking a toothbrush around and just sharpen the hell out of it. It's going to look like something from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You know? There are boundaries. There are levels of respect that you give any normal human being. You wouldn't roll up on anybody that you knew to their home unexpected or unannounced. You got to call your friend. I got to call my grandmama and tell her I'm around the corner just to make sure she got on her house robe. Okay? Because I'm not trying to see all that body. And that's the same amount of respect that you guys have to have for me as your best friends. Yes, we is best friends. But I don't have people just to come over to my house and chill. And this ain't even my house. This is my mama's house, y'all. Y'all already know that. And I think if y'all have watched the vlogs for a long time, y'all already know I never kept a lot of people in my house. I'm not one of those type of people. So please, I rebuke that demonic spirit in the name of Jesus. I plead the blood for anyone that thinks that it's okay to come knock on my door. This is not Three's Company. That's insane. And the mere fact that this young man didn't seem like it was anything wrong with what he had done. That his behavior was merited. I don't know. But what gets me the most is that he already knew being a male of his stature. Okay? And we're not even going to put race into it. Only except that I watched the movie The Perfect Guy, and now that I know that black men could be serial killers too. You know, most of the time we stereotype white older men as being serial killers. But ever since I seen The Perfect Guy, my whole mind has just been discombobulated about the goings on of the goings ons in these people's brains. It just ain't right. And the climate that we live in this world, this environment, these are dangerous times that you just don't roll up into somebody's neighborhood and you set foot onto their property and you ring the doorbell for y'all. I'm just lost. I'm at a loss. So yesterday I was completely freaked out. I'm still, I don't want to say shaken, because yesterday like I was completely shaken. I didn't want to go anywhere. I literally like laid on the couch and just tried to get some sleep because my spirit was so spiritually spent. And the fact that I don't consider myself, y'all, I do not consider myself any type of celebrity or anything like that. I'm just a woman who's on YouTube, who makes videos, and I share my life. And when I see y'all out in public, it's all fair game to come up and approach me and say, hey V, how you doing? You know, I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. But it's a violation of my space. So I do want to say, yeah, if you guys see me out in public, it's cool. I don't care. I would prefer that you take your opportunity, you know, to say hello, because I don't know if I'll see you guys again or if you guys live in this area or whatever. I mean, I hope that you didn't come all the way over to my side of town to stalk me, because I am going to have like meetups and things like that. I want to meet you guys, and I don't even think this has anything to do with a regular family member or a regular best friend. I just really think this guy doesn't respect people's personal space. And the fact, this is the kicker, that he brought a female over so that I wouldn't be afraid. And the fact that she didn't have common enough sense to say, okay, we friends, but I'm not about to drive off the bridge with you. Like when my friends say, come on, we got to go do something, I'm asking you questions. Where are we going? Could I possibly end up in jail? Because you got that look in your eye today, friend. I was like, oh, no, we're just about to go to somebody's house. Okay, who is this person? How do you know them? And do they know that we're about to come over? And if all three questions are no, bitch, you got a lot of nerve to even be gung-ho to come and even ring my doorbell on some trifling stuff like that. Both of y'all was dead wrong. So the crazy thing is that y'all, yesterday, I think I was feeling, I wasn't feeling down or anything, but I was, you know, as a YouTuber, and I hate to say as a YouTuber because I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I'm a lady who makes vlogs and I put them on YouTube. So as a person who puts content up on YouTube, you know, a lot of times you question yourself, do I really want to keep doing this? Or, oh, you know, I'm kind of tired of the negativity, or I'm tired of being judged, or just tired of it all. You just want to be normal in a sense. And I said, well, you know what? I'm just chill. If I put up a vlog today, I put up a vlog today. If I don't, I don't. And I was really thinking about quitting. Like, no lie, I was thinking about quitting. But whenever I get in these modes of quitting, something beneficial is about to happen. Something is about to turn for the best for me. So I know that this episode yesterday was something that was really supposed to deter me and make me afraid and be like, oh no, I'm just gonna quit. But my content is already out there. Even if I stop vlogging today, all of my previous content is already out there. I'm already out there in social media. I'm already a public figure, so to speak. So why stop now? Why would I put the camera down now? I'm not. I can say that I don't think I was, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't afraid yesterday. I was more in shock that the people that showed up thought it was a good idea to just do that. And I just want to let y'all know it's never a good idea to show up to somebody's house unannounced. But the fact that they were complete strangers threw me for a complete loop. It's just, you just don't do that. So that's pretty much what's been going on, y'all. You know, like, I'm really tired today because, like I said, my spirit was just so spent yesterday. And I'm just keeping it calm today. I didn't put no makeup on my face today. You know, I'm just living my life like it's golden. And I'm gonna keep it moving. And that was just a very strange encounter of the third kind. And I hope that for the sake of anybody in the future that nobody ever tries to do that again, because that was the first time, and my mom went easy on them and I went easy on them because them being of my own race. You never want to really call the police, because I feel like, we get a bad rap out in the media anyway. But I mean, if you do crazy stuff like this, and God forbid I would have reacted in a way that would have gotten that person hurt or arrested, it would have been nobody's fault but his own. Nobody's fault but his own and his accomplice, who ain't have no damn sense. Girl, don't you never go with a man talking about, oh, we going around to some female's house. What? And I'm just like, what was he thinking? I'm just going on a road trip to meet a vlogger at her house, and I might pick up a couple of road snacks, some duct tape and some trash bags and some adult diapers, because it's gonna be a long trip, and like, what was you thinking? He wasn't thinking. Then it also made me think, I wonder why his girlfriend really don't deal with him. Because if he did this to me, a complete stranger, I wonder what he did to her. Next time, just send me an email. Because that was crazy.